Hey, this is how I feel today. Alright, I won't close my eyes and try, but I'm tired. So, last night was the third night that Grace woke up in the middle of the night. We stopped this medicine that actually gives her it's an appetite stimulant, but it also makes her sleepy. So I'm not really sure if that has something to do with it, but we're going to give it back to her today. She only takes it once a day. She takes it at nighttime. So I went to bed early. I had a late night meeting out of town, and of course, it's just like about 35 minutes away. I didn't go to work yesterday. I was at the dentist and had to get I have a temporary partial, or I have a partial, and I had to get it fixed, so they had to keep it, for the day. And I was just like, I'm not in vain. I don't, whatever. I'm not like that, but I just was embarrassed. I get embarrassed, so I didn't go to work. I stayed home. I put in about 2.5 hours, so it is what it is. I won't have 40 hours next week because I'm trying not to use my vacation or sick time either, because I'll put in maybe an additional 2 hours of sick time for yesterday, but I won't put in the full 40. But now my tooth hurts. I need a root canal on a certain tooth, but I was waiting a little bit, to get some extra money in. And it just never ends. Like, you wait to get money in, then when you get extra money in, you have to pay XYZ anyways. So you might as well do ABC first. It's just, that's how I'm feeling today. And it's not to be negative, because I'm not a negative person. I am just really tired. So she got up at 12:30, and then it was a good thing that we actually checked her, because she was scratching her belly quite a bit. Well, as luck would have it, her whole G-tube had popped out. So it's not as scary as it sounds. I mean, she's 14, so we're very well seasoned people with her G-tube, but we had an extra one. We were able to pop that right in. It wasn't a big deal. We gave her some medicine, but she was still scratchy, and she just, even though she was sleeping in our bed, she wanted my hair up, she wanted my hair down, she wanted, almost just to play, and it was 12:30. So I was wide awake because I had gone to bed at 8:30. Okay, which is great, right? But I stayed up, mistake number one, and I did 2 sets of minutes, probably mistake number 2, and then I decided to go back to sleep at 3:30, which is what, the last 2 nights, that's the time that I've woken up and stayed up. So I'm just tired today, I'll be honest, I'm just tired. So maybe I'm not losing pounds this week or last week because I'm not getting enough sleep. That could be it. Your body does weird things on you. So I'm tired. I'm going to work earlier, and my goal is to stay at work till about 3:30. And then the first volleyball opener is tonight at 5. So because it's the first game, they do a little, welcome back and etc. So I think that we're going to try to go to the 5 o'clock game. And then it's only 2 hours long. Sometimes it's a little longer if they tie. They do college volleyball. They do 3 games in a series, in those 2 hours. So we'll go to the game, and then we'll probably go to Pub 99 afterwards, because it's kind of easy to go in and out. Grace likes it there, and I'll just get some French onion soup is what I'm thinking of right now. And that's kind of what I woke up thinking about. So that might have to be it. Alright, I do have some NSVs, even though the scale I feel is not going down, and I am, really carb managing my food. I don't think I'm not eating half of what I used to, and I'm walking, so I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. felt like my legs look so much thinner, and I feel like my appearance overall, things are shifting and I look thinner. But I don't know. I feel like my clothes are bigger. I feel like my pants are bigger on my butt. Like I have no butt anyways, and I just feel like my pants are like always sliding down. So there's just definitely some non-scale victories. The watch thing. My watch is loose. My rings. I haven't worn my wedding band, and I wear two rings that say Maxwell and Grace on them, and I haven't worn them in a while because they're so loose. Like I feel like I'm going to lose them. So I just trying to plug. I think one of my September goals, and I've done very well in August to walk almost, if not every day, like every other. So I've done very, very well with walking. I'm just going to keep up the momentum in September. And I think I'm going to ban tracking in September. I'll still do the meal writing down. I think, I kind of feel I have to have a little bit of control, even if I just write it down, like without writing like what the macros are. I think just writing it down gives me a sense of, okay, well, I wrote it down kind of thing. But, like obsessive with the carb manager and putting those numbers in and, or MyFitnessPal, I think you can just get obsessive about it. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm obsessive and then I don't lose weight and then I'm like, the scale's not budging and I feel frustrated. But I know that I'm walking more and, I know that I feel better and, it's just a matter of letting the medicine and, what you're doing work itself out. But I think the other thing, which I know maybe might sound, I think, in one of my goals has to be that I have to get a good night's sleep. 4 hours every day for a few times a week isn't really a good night's sleep. I have to do better than that. I have to do better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do better, people. I'm going to focus on my walking, focus on my eating without being obsessive, because I'm not going to, use carb manager to write it down. And then I'm going to also, and I'm also just going to, what did I just say? I was going to say I'm so tired. I can't even think straight. Walking, not being so obsessed with writing it down, and sleeping. Yes, that was it. Sleeping. I'm going to try to be in bed every day by 9:30, 10. That's my view in the morning. See it behind me? That nice water view. All right. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.